I just watched the worst movie ever. This movie sucked. Oh my gosh. Dude, what did I just watch? I mean, dead serious. What did I just watch? Oh my gosh. Dude, that, that's probably the worst movie this year. The worst movie this year. And that is Smurfs, The Lost Village. Oh my gosh. I mean, it was so boring. I mean, just listen to the story. By the way, this story's from IMDb, so I'm not plagiarizing. I'm just because I don't want to really create out my own story because I don't really want to think about this movie, even though I'll have to do a review on this and I have to think, which that sucks anyways. So yeah, in this fully animated, all new take on the Smurfs. Oh yeah, this all new take on the Smurfs. This reboot of the Smurfs because in the last two movies, Sony, who had to make the Smurfs go into flipping like live action. Smurfs and Neil Patrick Harris, and Neil Patrick Harris isn't even voicing the Smurfs. No, it's live action. Flipping live action with the Smurfs. It's just so flipping stupid. Okay, Sony. I know that's not the movie we're talking about today, but like the first Smurfs movies that Sony made, it was live action. Like the Smurfs going to New York City saying like, "Hi guys, we're from this animated place," even though we're supposed to stay in a cartoon place. Instead, we're going to go into this live action city and we're going to copy Alvin and Chipmunks, even though that's a movie that sucked really bad. Okay? And I mean, at least they're doing a reboot because hopefully Sony understands that the last two movies sucked. And yeah, I haven't seen the second one, but I have seen the first one, and that was terrible. I mean, if the first one's bad, and everybody says that the second one is just like the first one, why am I gonna watch the second one? Okay, why? Why? Okay, and mysterious map says Smurfette and her friends Brainy, Clumsy, and Hefty on an exciting race through the forbidden forest, leading to the discovery of the biggest, not the smallest, not the largest, the biggest secret in Smurfs history. Are you guys hearing that? The biggest secret in Smurfs history. The biggest secret in Smurfs history. Oh man. Biggest secret in Smurfs history. That just sounds so flippin' cheesy. So, yeah, let's review the movie, even though it's probably like 2 minutes already. Okay. Smurfs the Lost Village. What do I need to say? This movie was basically like imagine like a Smurfs episode, but the Smurfs episode was an hour and 30 minutes. Not flipping like 30 minutes, 15 minutes, 45 minutes, hour and 30 minutes, okay? Hour and 30 minutes of a Smurfs episode. And it was just so flipping boring, okay? Just imagine like sitting there, like paying $6 for your ticket, and then you watch this hour and a half episode of the Smurfs. Oh my gosh, see this movie, or should I even call it a movie, did not even feel like a movie at all. I mean, how is this a movie? How did this go to the movie theaters? I mean, this is like Norman and North. How did this go to the flippin' movie theater, Sony? Okay, just listen to me right here. Okay, listen to me. This did not feel like a movie at all. I don't even think this was a movie. This was just like it would make a lot more sense if this went on TV, because instead this movie was just an episode of Smurfs. It wasn't a movie. It was not a movie, okay? I don't want to admit it, but the last two Smurfs movies were a lot more like a movie than your reboot of the terrible live-action Smurfs movies. Yeah, you heard that right. Those more felt like a movie. I'm not saying that they're better. I'm just saying they felt more like a movie. See, the problem with this, like when I'm sitting in the movie theaters, I'm like, how? This is not a movie. I mean, this should have been on TV, or this should have been an episode, because this shouldn't be in the movie theaters, okay? I mean, it just doesn't feel like a movie at all. Like, that's probably my main problem with this. I don't know if other people will have a problem with this. Maybe I'm just insane, but that's basically a huge problem with this. Like, I just don't like how it feels like an episode of the Smurfs that's an hour and 30 minutes long. Imagine how boring that is. Wow! That is the most boringest thing I ever heard. Oh my gosh. I missed 5 minutes of the movie in the beginning. But because I felt like, I don't know if this affects it, but like I felt like the whole movie was missing so many scenes. Like it was like there's so many plot holes in it. Even though it was really boring, it went by like really quick. Like, oh my gosh, dude. It feels like they cut out a lot of scenes in this, okay? Many scenes. Like a lot of scenes in this. An hour and 30-minute episode of the Smurfs would be a lot better than a 2-hour-minute episode of the Smurfs. 2-hour-minute? Does that even make sense? Dude, see, I'm just losing my mind over this movie. Like, with the Angry Birds movie, this movie is just so flippin' stupid. The whole thing is just stupid. Everything about the movie is stupid. I thought the animation would be good, but no, the animation sucks. Okay, I'm just really just losing it. But the animation, it wasn't like the best thing ever. About animation in this, like the animation wasn't bad, but like I'm not really big. It's the same as like Hotel Transylvania, like animation. Not as bad as Norma the North. Norma sucks, but it was fine animation. It wasn't like the worst thing ever, but the story just felt like it had a lot of plot holes, and it felt like in an hour and 30-minute Smurfs episode. Okay. And what they're talking about, look. Dude, this fucking rip. I don't care. See, they talk about the biggest secret in Smurfs history. So yeah, that's the point of it. I'm not gonna spoil what it is, but biggest secret in Smurfs history? Are you exaggerating? Biggest secret in Smurfs history. What? Is that what they were going through? This movie didn't even shock me. Okay? Nothing about this movie was good. Nothing. Nothing was even good about it. Okay? Well, actually, yeah, there is some good stuff about it. Here's one good thing about it. This is going to make a lot of people mad, but dude, I really don't want to say this because I know, like, I'm not really a huge DreamWorks fan, but I enjoyed this movie a lot more better than Boss Baby. I know everybody's like shocked right now saying, why the nerd thinks that this crappy movie is better than Boss Baby, a DreamWorks movie, and it's probably one of DreamWorks' best? Yeah, I actually like this movie more better than Boss Baby. Boss Baby, I haven't even made a review on Boss Baby yet, which I'm not, but Boss Baby just felt just so like it just felt so See, Smurfs Boss Village is it's like so bad it's good. See, Boss Baby was like so bad it's bad. Like I enjoyed how bad Smurfs the Lost Village was. Like I did. I enjoyed how bad it was. But with even though Smurfs the Lost Village was incredibly boring, but if you look at the bad aspects of it, it could be pretty entertaining. But Boss Baby, when I look at the bad stuff about it, it's just, really, Smurfs the Lost Village is pretty much, I bet you they're trying to make it cheesy. They weren't like trying to make it like a masterpiece, but Boss Baby, I don't even think they're trying to be cheesy with that. Were they? What do you think Boss Baby would be like cheesy though? Like DreamWorks meant it to be cheesy. Because I feel like Sony meant like Smurfs to be cheesy anyways. And maybe that's why the cheesy parts of it and like the bad parts of it were good. But like Boss Baby, it just wasn't like enjoyable at all. I did laugh at like a couple of jokes. Maybe like two. But of like Boss Baby, but I just like Smurfs the Lost Village more. I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate for that, but I don't know. I just found it a lot more enjoyable. But they're both really bad. Okay, I'm not saying I just enjoyed Smurfs the Lost Village a lot more, even though it was incredibly boring. And also, Smurfs the Lost Village was so cliched. What? It was just so flippin' predictable. I knew what was gonna happen. Oh man! Oh, hey, you know what we need to do? Every kids movie, we need to make it so cliched because kids won't understand it, but like older people will. Yeah. You see, this is what I don't like. I just don't like how like every kids movie has to be cliched. Like Smurfs the Lost Village was so fucking cliched. It just dude, about Sony wanting to reboot the Smurfs franchise from like all the bad stuff that they did to it, making it the Smurfs going to flippin' New York City in a live action movie with Neil Patrick Harris, who asked for a live action Smurfs movie that only the Smurfs were animated. Who wants that? Nobody wants that, okay, Sony? You have a brain? But, Smurfs the Lost Village, I gotta say, is a lot more better than the other two. But this one is still pretty bad. But if you're like a hardcore Smurfs fan, this is probably gonna make everybody mad, but I barely know anything about Smurfs. So maybe that's the reason why I hate it so much. But maybe if you're a huge Smurfs fan, you'll actually like this movie. Because, it's basically, it feels like a Smurfs episode that is like an hour and 30 minutes. Like, that's the best way for me to describe this movie, though. And, yeah. So, I guess that's the end of our review. Smurfs the Lost Village. Just go watch it if you just love the Smurfs. Like, if you love the Smurfs, just go watch it. If you hate the Smurfs, don't go watch it. Please don't. But anyways, guess what, guys? Today, we have fan art. So the review is over. But now at the end, I'm going to show you some fan art from this person named Jeffrey Slinker. His channel link will be in the description below. And here's your shout out, Jeffrey Slinker. And also, I'll show you the fan art you gave to me. So yeah. Look at this. Look, here's your fan art. I hope you can see that clearly. Dude, this is... even though it's a little cheesy, though, I kind of like this. I'm going to hang this up in my room. This is going to be in the White the Nerd Hall of Fame. So, yeah, just take another close look at this. And, yeah, it's pretty cool, though. So, thanks for the fan art. that fan art is just awesome. If you guys want to send me fan art, just I guess send me it. I mean, I would love to see more fan art though. I mean, that would be awesome. I mean, that fan art is awesome, right? Okay, so don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, and bye.